Hi children. Children, today we are going to understand or start a very important chapter of 10th class mathematics, that is trigonometry. A brand new chapter for you. I don't think that before this class you have listened this term. But should not fear, it's a very easy. Very easy. I can say the most easiest chapter of this chapter, the 10th class mathematics. And you are going to be having this chapter up to intermediate and engineering courses also. It plays lot of role in our daily life situation. For example, to construct the building, an architect or engineer used to draw one drawing. Without having the fundamental knowledge or proper knowledge of trigonometry, engineer cannot draw a structure of single room also. To construct the buildings, to construct the bridges, or to construct even the chair, sofas, chair, beds, etc. also trigonometry knowledge is important. So you might be thinking that a carpenter used to draw to make the bed, sofas, etc. So is he that much of qualified? So of course children, he might not be technically qualified, but he is having some idea about that length, angles, otherwise bed will be cross. He used to use the goni called in the normal language. Even a labor or mason who used to work on the building, he used to take one instrument of L shape to measure the angles. So that is very important children. So what is this trigonometry? What we are going to deal about? So trigonometry is nothing but a branch of mathematics in which we are going to study about the relation of sides and angles. It tells us the relation of sides and angles. Relation of sides and angles children. So it tells how these two are related and what is their significance. Okay children. So in this chapter we are going to study some topics, some terms. What are that? We will study here trigonometric ratios. We will study in this chapter trigonometric ratios, trigonometric ratios of specific angles, trigonometric ratios of specific angles. That is, especially we will study about the 0, 30, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. Angles are of many types, many from 0 to 360. But here specifically we are going to study in this one the 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90 children. And next after that trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. Trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. And at last, finally we are going to study about the trigonometric identities. And trust me children, all the four are very easy. You will enjoy if you are following the classes on regular basis. You will enjoy to study this chapter. You will not think that we are doing maths, just like playing a game. So let's see one by one. What it means by trigonometric ratios? So trigonometric ratios need some sides in the form of opposite adjacent and hypotenuse. So first we should be in a position to identify these three sides of triangles. So in this chapter we are going to study about a right angle triangle. It is limited to here right angle triangle only. And in right angle triangle, we know that one of the angle is 90 degree. Here angle C is equal to 90 degree. We know that in any triangle, sum of all the three angles, that is angle A plus angle B plus angle C combination is equal to how much, children? 180 degree. In that alone C is how much? 90. Alone C is how much? 90. So how much angle A plus angle B? Angle A plus angle B is 90 degree. And children, when angle A plus angle B is 90, it means both angle A and angle B should be having less than 90 degree. Why? If angle A has to be 90 means B should be 0. Is it possible? No. If angle B is to be 90 degree means angle A should be 0. That is also not possible. If one of the angle becomes 0, there is no formation of triangle. So means angle A and angle B both are less than 90. That is both are acute angles. Angle A and angle C both are acute angles. And this term is very important here. Now children, so our discussion will be around angle, this angle and this angle. Whatever may be the vertex, that is not important. But here, acute angles, our total focus will be on these two acute angles, but not on 90 degree. So children, what happens? Suppose children, there is a tree beside a road, and one person is moving from this side to that side. So what the person is saying, the tree is on left side of him. But one person is moving from that side to this side. What he will observe? The tree is on right side of that person. Did you understand? Suppose I am here, I am moving that side, and tree is on my left side. If someone is coming from that side, for him tree is on right side. Actually the position of tree is on its correct place. But as per observer, this position is changing. This position is changing. Is it not? Both are correct as per their relatives. When we compare the situation, you cannot see that tree is present on left side of the road. Depends on observer. If observer is moving from this side to that side, that might be left side. If from that side to this side, that might be right side. Similarly here also, we have to identify the sides. Identify the sides. Then only we can go for trigonometric ratios. So let us identify sides. Here sides are of three, children. One is hypotenuse, and next is a perpendicular. Sometimes it is also called as opposite. And next one is an adjacent. These are named in this way. So the question is, which one is opposite, which one is adjacent? Hypotenuse is clear. We know in previous chapter also we studied, that is similar triangles. There we got situation in Pythagoras theorem, that angle opposite to 90, side opposite to 90 degree. 90 opposite. This is called as hypotenuse. No confusion. Hypotenuse. Okay children? And now the question comes about what? Adjacent and opposite. If suppose person B wants to see. Here one person is there who want to see. For him opposite is this. Opposite is this. And adjacent is this side over as hypotenuse. This side over as this one. Now this is becomes an adjacent. But A, C, B. Same situation. If observer is at A. So what? As per here, this person, this is opposite. This is hypotenuse, no doubt, because angle side opposite to 90 degree. Now this is opposite and this is adjacent. Okay children? So depending on acute angle to which we are talking about, its side will change. Because here, suppose this is there, I can say this has a base, this has a height. Just as we turn it, suppose I turn it, just now I turn it. Now what happened? This height came here and base came here. So children, means that is depending on the position of observer. Depending on the here acute angle to which we are talking about, it will change. If you are with reference to angle B, this is opposite. This is adjacent. With reference to angle A, this is opposite. BC is opposite. So see here. Here what is adjacent? Adjacent is equal to BC. Opposite is equal to AC. With respect to angle B. With respect to angle A. Opposite BC. Adjacent AC. See here, BC adjacent, BC opposite. AC opposite, AC adjacent. Means depends on with respect to which angle we are going to discuss. Okay children, depending on that you have to identify the sides. Once you understood how to identify the sides, hope you will catch easily about the trigonometric ratios. Because the first step, just like in English, we first study alphabets A to Z. Similarly here, identification of sides is important children. Okay children, hope you understood the introduction class.